So we've just completed a very joyous morning here at the Abbey. We have a new nun, and it was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. Christina is now Venerable Kunga, and we welcome you into the Sangha with open hearts. So for centuries, people all around the world have learned and practiced the Buddha's teachings and transformed minds and hearts and attained high spiritual levels. We're part of that tradition that began from the Buddha and passed from one monastic generation to the next. And we're just a link in this process where we receive these precious teachings from all the practitioners that came before us. And our task is to realize these teachings, preserve it, and then pass it on to the next generation. And so today we passed on the very precious ordination to the next generation. And Venerable Kunga is the recipient. So it's a very joyous day. And for me personally, I love to see the transformation that each anagarika goes through as they go through the training period, just like all of us that are here have done. It's very easy to recognize when you go through it. And it's quite astounding, really. Each ordination brings me back to what my mind was like when I first came. And oh my gosh. At least I came to this place with the attitude of, what does this place have to offer me? And how am I going to benefit from being here? And this is a very painful phase. Oh my gosh, a very painful phase. And then, if we don't run down the hill and keep going, then the next phase is, I have a lot of skill and I can really give you some things here. If you would just listen. So then that's the next phase. That's a very painful phase. Oh. But again, if we don't run down the hill, the transformation begins when we start to think about how can I contribute to those around me? How can I give to others? So this transformation is taking the focus off of me and putting it on those around me. And everybody that is here and everybody that has trained transforms in that way. Every person, everyone here. And that gives me great joy. And I have such deep conviction into the Buddha's teachings and what the Buddha taught in terms of community and ethical living. It does not fail. I mean, we are all so different here, every one of us, so different, and yet we all transform in this very same way. We're at different levels, of course, because some of us have practiced longer, some shorter, but everybody that stays here transforms. And so when my mind gets wonky and I'm looking at the hill, thinking about running down that hill sometimes, I just remind myself about the transformation that we all have gone through. It's astounding to me and so precious. So today we can really rejoice in carrying this tradition further. For me, at this stage in my life, I am so thankful that there are young ones that come here to train and practice. And on my deathbed, I will feel so much joy to know that this tradition is continuing in this country. So it's a very joyous day.